Originally, this video was going to be me talking about Ultron and how he should have been bigger parts of the MCU, how they can bring him back, and what they should have originally done to get us to the actual Age of Ultron story. But then, I was thinking about it, I haven't read Age of Ultron in a while, so I went to go read it. And you know what? Maybe it's for the best that we didn't get the Age of Ultron from the comics, because it's not really that good. Now, I don't really know where people stand on this story, so I might sound like a big fat dumbass, but honestly, I don't really give a shit. This is essentially just Days of Future Past, but with Avengers characters. The way the story goes is Ultron won, taking over the city. There's a group of survivors. They're all trying to, fight against and rise back. Eventually, they find out that Ultron is in the future and just sending himself to the past. So they're like, okay, how do we stop this? We got to kill Hank Pym. Why not just tell Hank Pym to not make Ultron? Because that's like challenging Hank Pym to essentially make Ultron, but in a way that's not going to take over the world. But that's obviously not going to fucking work. So they kill him. They being Wolverine. But that doesn't work. They try to go back to their future and everything's fucked up. There's a war going on or whatever. So they go back. Wolverine and Invincible Woman. They stop themselves from killing Hank Pym, and then everything goes back to normal. But they were warned, like, yo, if you do this, you're going to start fucking with shit and time is going to fight back. They go back to their timeline, but there's still two Wolverines. So the other Wolverine's like, yo, just kill me, dude. I ain't trying to be here. Everything's looking sunshines and rainbows, perfectly fine, and then Galactus shows up in the Ultimate Universe, and then a whole bunch of other shit starts rippling out because of this. So essentially, Age of Ultron led to the Incursions, which led to Secret Wars, the second one. So this is me kind of walking back the statement that I said at the beginning of the video. The story isn't necessarily that bad, honestly. It's just kind of generic. I'm sure there's some way more interesting story with Ultron that they could do when they bring him back. Let's just leave Age of Ultron alone.